Bugs are very important for the environment.
mosquitoes, though.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude,
nobody needs
Mosquitoes, flies, and earwigs. Get rid of them.
Nobody
Pointless.
likes
Spiders too.
No, spiders are nice.
Screw
They
spiders.
do things. They kill the other things.
They
we don't
do.
like.
Yes.
And they also.
But they're gross.
Okay. And with that, welcome back to Five's a Crowd. Today is going to be an interestingly fun topic. We've never done this before, but tonight is debate night. We are going to be the master debaters. And we are going to present a topic.
down.
And
You're
you need
such a
to
cunning linguist there.
present your argument.
Okay, brother.
On the fly.
So I'm going to open it up. I'm going to open it up. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Dogs.
What is dogs?
Well, that didn't debate at all.
Did you say dogs? I didn't even hear you say anything.
Dags.
Cats are the devil's pet.
He didn't answer.
I didn't answer.
He didn't answer.
Ooh. Dogs.
Okay.
Oh, well.
I
I'm
love
sorry
cats.
for those with cats out there. Yes.
Cats are.
No,
Cats.
I don't mind cats. I grew up with cats.
Me
I
too.
hate cats.
Me too.
I'm just deathly allergic, and
Well-
they don't train like dogs.
And I feel like I actually think dogs are more low maintenance because cats they're vengeful. They're kind of little jerks.
Have you
You
guys ever
piss them off, they
listened?
piss on your stuff.
Have you ever listened to Bill Engvall?
Oh yeah.
Bill Engvall has this joke. So he talks about getting a dog neutered over a cat neutered. And he says, a dog, you do it. And he's like, yeah, you take him in there. He's like, all right, fine. I knew this was going to happen. Gosh. A cat, he goes, well, this is the game we're going to play. All right, you check your boots from now on. We're going to play some games now. Cats are vengeful.
Vindictive little
Yes.
buggers.
I heard once that cats are one of the only pets that think they're better than their human.
Well, it's also interesting when you think of like Egyptians, how they would
worship. They
raise and worship cats.
Straight up,
Yeah.
straight up worship.
Cats were guardians of the underworld.
Of the devil.
Yeah, they were
El Diablo.
creepy little buggers.
Cats.
Well, they even had a god named Bast. That was a cat.
Bastard.
We can't get away from it.
We can't get away from it.
Last episode.
Oh man.
One word and we are explicit.
That one?
And
That's not even that
I
bad.
was going to say,
one
my
I
last
just
episode
added-
I
wasn't
grew
even
up
that
not
bad
being.
either.
I grew up being told that was a very bad word.
I just added turd. It's like poop.
Okay.
Correct.
This will lead me to my next topic. Why are bad words bad?
Because we were told they were bad.
Why?
Because
Who says what Tony said? Why? Who says that's a bad word?
that is a good question.
Why-
Actually,
why
knowing
are
what it
bad words
actually means.
Bad.
So some of them are rooted from another word that they end up turning them derogatory, right?
Yeah.
I
They,
mean,
they always call them vulgar. So like it's just unbecoming of ladies and gentlemen.
there's gray area there for me.
Again, though, honestly, I think it's because it was taught that it was. Like that's literally it. Like somebody said, "Hey, this is bad," and it caught on, and now history knows it as bad.
You know where I heard the F word came from?
I think
you hear it?
It's an acronym or whatever. Is that what you're gonna say?
No. Actually, I've heard that one too, but I heard it
don't know
was
if that one's
from
right.
the archers back in like medieval times, that when a place was conquered, the archers, they'd cut off their finger that they used to pluck. And so they
As
would,
like the enemies, like as a
the
punishment,
enemy would do that to them.
so they can't do it.
And then they'd fight again and they'd flip them off and they'd say, "We can still flick you," because they learned to use their other fingers.
I mean, I would have just cut off the hand, but
I mean,
Seems
still
like a lot less daunting.
I want to know who thought that, like, I'm going to cut off your one finger. You're not going to be able to use the other one.
this is the one you use.
But
Now
that
you're
one was-
in trouble.
that one was with good form. That was their aim finger. So
Yeah,
now
but-
they had to learn to nub it.
Okay. So with that, on that one, who do you think would win? Oh, I don't know. What?
Wait, did we come to a consensus?
That's a tough one to just answer.
There isn't. I don't think there is a consensus.
So, I mean,
So why do you think they shouldn't be bad words?
I don't know. That's why I was asking. I don't know. I agree with Cam. That someone said that at a point or time that yes. That being said, as I'm getting older as an adult, I'm realizing some of these words aren't as bad as I thought they were when I was a kid. Yeah. Now, when I was a kid, if I said sex, I was like, "Oh my gosh, that is a horrible word." Now I'm like, "Who cares? It's sex."
I remember specifically asking my mom if I was allowed to say pissed off.
See?
It's like, can I say
I
pissed
was
off?
not
I wasn't allowed to say like.
I remember circling sex in the dictionary.
See, the only one I can literally.
Because it was curious. You would didn't you go to the library and find the bad words in the dictionary and circle them?
Absolutely.
I remember just reading the scriptures and thinking like you'd get to a place where it's like, and he shall be thrust down to. Can I say it? Do I say it?
And he will be damned to hell.
It said it in the book. It says it here. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I remember singing along to songs that I knew a swear word was coming up, and that was the one word I'd be like,
well, see, in this topic, the only one that I truly understand why it's bad is taking the Lord's name in vain.
Yes.
Because he literally just says, don't do that.
Yes.
And then I'm like, okay, I get that. That's clear to me. But why are these other words? You're
Maybe
like, I don't know.
in conversation they were used. The intent of them was used derogatory, and so they ended up just saying we can't say that
I
word
think part
anymore.
of it was probably control of some sort.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, though, it also depends on your intent, right? Mm-hmm. Like that's where my swearing has always been. My swearing, if I do swear, it's never directed. It's always an adjective. It always describes or adds emphasis.
See, if I swear, it's directed.
See, I will never swear at you.
I do it in my
Ever.
car as I'm driving past someone.
I do it in my mind when I'm in my car.
Like that is one thing that is ingrained in me to my core. I will never direct it. That's a line I just don't cross.
I do it at you guys. That's it.
Like with meaning behind it though, right? Like, like when if it ever is, it's generally like if I ever do direct it at someone, it's always in a playful manner.
Correct.
You'd be like, "What the heck, Chris?"
Like
would not say
You
like,
son
say
of
the
a
word that was
biscuit-eating
in the
bulldog.
book.
like what's your name?
Hey, what's your name?
Tony.
F you, Tony.
What's your name?
Ezekiel.
F you, Ezekiel.
I love
I've watched that video way too many times.
So good. Okay, well now that's resolved.
Okay, I've got one.
Did we come to a consensus then?
I mean, the consensus is they're there because
It's because
somebody
we
said
were
they're
taught.
there.
Said they're there, but
I think because
Well,
we were taught they were bad.
the question, it wasn't really a debate question if you think about it. It wasn't like, are you for swearing or against swearing? It was, where did it come from?
Yeah, we need to think of.
Okay, so then.
well, I get it, but it's still it's debatable because it's the same thing. Question I'm asking: why, when you were a little kid, half the words we say now aren't even bad words, but as a little kid, they were bad.
I will say,
So
the thing I love about my parents raising me not to swear is it has made me a lot more creative with my insults.
Oh, definitely.
That's my favorite part. Is like
also-
you can say a couple cuss words at me and I'm like, weak sauce, bro. You ready for this? And like come at you with some ridiculous thing makes you cry to your mama. What's it?
The
I'm
one
articulate.
The one thing that I love about not being allowed to swear as a kid is when your parents would, and in a comedic way, when they would like knew, they just like they'd say something under their breath or something, and you'd be like,
I heard you. I heard you. Dude, my dad only swore when he was underneath a car.
or like,
And it would always be preceded by a dunk, diddling. Every time there was a bump, a drop, and then a swear word.
My kids heard me swear the first time playing video games. They
I wonder
called
where you learned that, Tony.
Cussing at a 12-year-old.
Dude, they're infuriating.
right? Well, I forgot where I was. I thought I was with you guys.
That's hilarious. I love it.
Okay, so I mean, consensus is
For or against it?
for or against?
Against.
Against.
Even though I do it, but I'm against it.
I'm against it, but there's times where it feels so good.
Well, yeah, my main reason for being against it is because I like the more creative approach. I feel like when people use too many swear words, they're just lazy.
Yes.
Same with comedians, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Your
If a comedian
respect for
saves
comedians
it,
are so good.
dude, I mean, I'll bring him up. Dane Cook, like he would have some well placed cuss words.
Well,
Now who
I
gets
think
annoying?
I think vice versa, or like with him though. Sometimes he
Sometimes
would
be
take
too
it
much.
way too far. It's like, dude, you hit your punchline. Now you're beating a dead horse.
Yeah.
Like,
Bob Saget.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
he's over the top.
Yeah. I've listened to his like for 15 minutes and I turned it off. I'm like, nope.
But Bill Burr does it too, but I laugh.
Yeah, Bill Burr cracks
Oh
me
my
up.
gosh.
It's weird because he's so New Yorker.
Yeah.
Right. He's so New Yorker
I
that
think
it's
he's
part
Boston.
of their everyday. Well,
Boston.
is he Boston?
I think he's Boston.
Well, actually,
know what's funny is
I
like-
actually think he's from Philadelphia.
I think
Oh.
of Boston as an honorary city in New York,
Boston.
Massachusetts.
But I mean,
and I bet everybody in Boston wants to kill you.
I know, for real.
what? Yeah, no.
Don't
It's
compare us
something
to
also
them.
about from where they're located, because same with like Australians, it's just part of their everyday culture and
England.
language. Same with England, yeah. It's part of their everyday language,
Yeah.
and it's almost like when they're swearing, it's not swearing.
It's funny how each word carries different weight in
Like
different
for
countries.
instance, when I was in elementary, we had one of the kids I went to school with had some cousins or something like that live in Australia. Anyways, they came back, and I guess one of them was what do they call him? A bobby, like a police officer. Is that what they call him down there? A bobby or something like that.
Something like that.
Anyways,
I thought a bobby was a baby kangaroo.
Bobby.
oh, maybe.
It's a bobby.
I don't
know.
Anyways, he was a police officer down there, and one of the kids, like just being funny, was like said the word bloody to him, and he was like, "Whoa!" Like he was like immediately like, "Hey man, no!" And he was like, "Wait, really? That's a bad word?" He's like, "I thought everybody was just joking." He goes, "No, that's
don't
about
know.
as bad as saying the
That's-
F word." And
that's
I'm
one
like,
that doesn't make sense to me.
That
I've
doesn't-
always heard that too.
That doesn't make sense to me because down under, see you next Tuesday, if you know what I'm spelling out there, is like everyday language. Everyday language. down there.
Exactly.
And up here, I'm like, oh my gosh,
That
that
is-
is the worst word. That is
that
beyond
is one
even
word I
the
will
F
never
word.
say.
Right.
Yes.
Like that
I
is.
put that up there with
okay,
like
I got
racial
it, I got
slurs and stuff.
light bulb.
No, well, I was spelling it C with an S.
Oh.
See, so that's where the debate comes in. Bad words, and why are they bad words?
Yeah.
England and Australia believe
Well, and another
bloody is a
one-
very bad word, but over here we're like, it's bloody. Who cares?
It's just got blood coming out of it.
Exactly.
Wanker.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I say
I
that
like the
all
other one they
time.
use.
My wife hates that. I call her wanker all the time.
Isn't that a really bad one?
Yes.
It is.
It's weird too that's bad because
That's
that
a swear
seems
word
like such a
over there, yes.
wanker. If you're in Britain, sorry.
All right.
Put an exclaimer at the beginning of this episode, please. Please.
If you're out of the country, there might be some words you might not like.
But don't judge us on them, please.
Don't.
Tony, you've
Tony.
got the next topic for us.
I don't remember where we were at that made me think of it, but who would win in a fight between somebody with a shield and a sword or somebody with a bow and arrow?
Bow and arrow.
Bow and arrow.
Depends. Are they close in range?
Are we talking equal skill set?
Equal skill set. Like if you took a Spartan warrior versus somebody good with a bow and arrow.
Spartan.
The hard thing. Here's the hard thing: is that it depends. Long range, obviously bow and arrow. If the
Well, what
guy
if the
with
guy
sword
with
and
the
shield,
shield-
can close that range and get in, then he would win. Because the bow and arrow has no defense and no good attack either.
Bow and arrow, you can sit up high where they can't get to you.
But how'd you get up there?
Bow staff. That you could use it like a bow
I mean,
staff.
they can get up the way you got up.
I'm on a wall up high. You're on the other
How'd you
side
get up
of the wall.
there? I used the stairs.
Your mother was a hamster.
Okay, let's look at it this way. What's his name from Avengers?
Hawkeye. Versus who?
Legolas.
Oh, now it's bow versus
Now
bow.
bows and bows.
And Legolas.
Yeah, for sure.
Legolas.
Sorry, we
What
went.
a
We
beast.
went
Who
deep
do
with
you
him.
think would win?
As a sled.
Legolas.
Hawkeye.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, here goes. Why?
Legolas or Hawkeye's human.
Legolas is an elf who can die just the same.
No.
Yeah.
He's lived longer.
He's had a
He can
lot more
walk
time
on
of
top
experience.
Of snow. He
If
doesn't fall
Legolas
into
gets
it.
hit in the head with an arrow and Hawkeye does too, they're both gonna die.
Okay.
That's the thing is Hawkeye couldn't hit Legolas in the head with an arrow.
Legolas has been
Legolas would shoot
training.
it out of the air.
Legolas has been training for centuries. Centuries.
Centuries.
Hawkeye's got more advanced technology.
Legolas doesn't need it. He's magic.
I mean, he made. Oh, okay. He countered you. I was like, he made a fair point, but he got magic.
Legolas almost
Hawkeye
has
has-
a.
Legolas also uses two swords, kind of knife swords.
Has Hawkeye ever caught an arrow?
I don't think he's ever had one
Legolas
fired
Has he
at
ever
him.
ridden down a river on top of dwarfs?
No one in the 20th century is firing arrows at anyone but Hawkeye.
Well, Green Arrow too.
Who is that?
That's DC's version of Hawkeye.
Yeah, lame. Not even part of the argument.
I agree on that one.
Okay.
So Legolas?
Legolas.
Majority
Legolas.
votes Legolas.
Hawkeye has exploding arrow tips.
Exactly, and when Legolas shoots it in his quiver, Hawkeye's done for.
No, Legolas has that. Gosh, what's the word I'm trying
Your
to think of?
sister-in-law's gonna be
Magic.
pissed at me for this.
No, the
Brindley's gonna be mad at you.
like where you can kind of sense the future, like
Foresight.
Peter
foresight,
Tingle.
Perception.
perception. Yeah,
Who does?
Legolas
Peter
has this.
Tingle.
He doesn't have where he can sense the future.
Pretty much, based off of like how he can just read stuff.
He's a freaking elf, man.
He could hear that arrow coming at him.
So can Hawkeye.
No, he can't.
Well, we
Says
don't
who?
know because it's never been fired at him, but I bet he could.
Because no one's using arrows.
Except for
Exactly.
Hawkeye.
What a lame weapon. You have magic and you're using a bow and arrow? What's wrong?
Hawkeye'd pick up a gun and shoot it through his arrow.
Okay.
Or through his bow and arrow.
So still going with I don't know why I'm on a Lord of the Rings kick. So first off, we settled Legolas,
Hawkeye.
at least minus Zach. But sword and shield, who would win in a fight between King Leonidas and Aragon?
Aragon.
Ooh. King Leonidas. Ooh. I did have an email that was Aragorn131 at Hotmail. I was a big fan.
Aragorn's got more heart.
Does he? Think of what King
King
Leonidas did for
Leonidas.
his country.
Left his family, his wife, his hot wife,
It's true.
and his child.
I love that you had to emphasize the hotness.
Took his 300
His hot wife.
took his 300 friends for a stroll
It's
and
true.
fought an army.
Aragorn didn't get beaten by the Hunchback of Notre Dame, though.
Neither.
Did he though? Did he?
Now that's the thing is not Legolas, wrong guy.
Leonidas.
King Leonidas didn't get beaten by him either,
True.
because if he would have fought him, obviously King Leonidas would have won.
All right. King
I think-
Leonidas dies at the end. Aragorn doesn't.
King Leonidas died for his country.
Aragorn stepped up for his country.
Okay, but King
survived.
Leonidas dies because he was betrayed. Nobody betrayed Aragon.
I think King Leonidas has the advantage because he's a little bit more ruthless.
Like straight up skill set.
He was put into a more dire situation than Aragorn has ever faced.
Yes, but I think Aragorn's more level-headed, smarter about things.
He's got.
He's got what?
I think it's Aragorn.
Really?
I don't have a reason, but I think it's Aragorn.
That's how I am. I'm like,
I
it's
just
hard to
see, I
find
love
a
my-
reason,
I
but
love
I'm
my man Aragorn.
100% Aragorn.
But
Like,
I'm going Leonidas.
I think I'm going to go Leonidas. I love Aragorn, but Leonidas's skill set,
All right.
just
I mean,
straight
he
up,
fought half naked.
Austin,
Just-
settle this.
just
Oh,
hand to hand.
easily Leonidas.
Ah, damn.
Bro's got
Dang
heart.
it. I mean, see?
Bro's got heart.
Yeah, dude, he's got the heart, man. He laid down his life for his nation.
And look what it did. They ended up rallying back and dominated over those Persians.
Yep. Those nasty little Persians.
So did
He made a
Aragorn. Look at
god
all those
bleed.
orcs that he defeated in
Okay,
the
but
battle.
Aragorn
of Helm's
only-
Deep and all that stuff.
He succeeded
Not
because
as
he
many
had
as
Legolas.
Legolas.
Did you
Leonidas got a fight in the shade though the whole time.
Not the whole time. That was just once.
See,
All
that's
right.
So dumb.
Next debate.
So
Next
let's put it
debate.
this way: it took 300 of those guys, and it only took
Hey,
what 4
like
of the
like
Lord of the Rings?
Leonidas,
Because they
this
had Legolas.
conversation has been beat dead. Okay, beat dead.
All
He
right,
wasn't
all
beat
right.
dead.
Next conversation.
Who's got it? Chris,
I've got one. If not,
Cam.
I have
Tony?
one, but I forgot his name.
okay, I've
Jimmy.
got one.
Okay,
It's
go,
not. It's
Tony.
not people.
No, I got it.
Here, I got one.
Oh.
No, I got it.
All right.
I found his name. Okay. You ready for this?
Ready?
Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man's or Tom Holland's Spider-Man?
Tom
Holland.
1000%.
Yeah.
All right, next topic.
All right. Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Waffles.
You can't say French toast.
French toast.
No, you cannot say
I
French
can
toast.
because it's better than both.
It
And in
is-
the morning,
it is
I'm
better than
making
both.
waffles.
Okay, out of those two, waffles.
Waffles. Okay, bringing
They're
French
thicker.
toast into it. French toast or crepes?
Hey, we need
French
to answer
toast.
this one first.
we
Chris
all
didn't answer.
We all answered
Chris,
waffles.
he said waffles.
Waffles.
Waffles are thicker.
Are you a pancakes person?
Are you?
Are you a pancakes?
Are you pancakes?
No, I'm a waffles
Oh, okay.
guy.
Okay. We,
like
we almost
Belgian
lost.
waffles?
We almost all lost respect.
Yeah. All right, then Tony's crepes or French toast?
Crepes or French toast?
French toast.
French toast.
French
Obviously.
toast.
Have you ever had like a nice crepe filled with like cream and fruit and everything?
That is exactly what a crepe is.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Have you
ever had a crepe?
Have you ever?
you can put a bunch of different stuff in crepes. You
Nutella.
can do
So it's
you could do
French
Nutella.
toast.
You can do chocolate pudding.
Same with French toast.
toast.
I don't know.
Stuffed French toast.
Yes.
I feel
I mean,
like
they're
if
good, but French
if you're
toast.
gonna do stuffed French toast, you might as well just do a crepe.
No.
No.
Get out of here with that talk.
Best French toast I ever had growing up. My neighbor made French toast out of French bread, and she cut it in half, but not like all the way. Filled it with like a strawberry cream cheese. Oh my gosh.
So I'm gonna throw this curveball though. I'm 100% for French toast. I'm just trying to
Devil's advocate over
I'm just
here.
trying
I
to
like
play
that.
a little bit for the crepes. You know?
I love that. It's kind of like that scene in
Nobody fought for pancakes.
Talladega Nights. He's like, how about we say, I like crepes. Never, Frenchie. Break my arm.
How about very, very thin pancakes? I'll accept it. No!
Break my arm like you put a crack in my arm like you're cracking the Liberty Bell. 'Cause this is America.
Oh, nice.
French toast from the Hawaiian bread, though, is the best.
Like the rolls? Or wait, what do you mean?
I don't know what the Hawaiian bread is.
I don't know either.
It's like Hawaiian
Dude,
rolls. Have you ever had the
French
one- it's
toast
those
at,
sweet
like,
rolls.
Yeah,
It's
it's
sweet bread.
It's a
Yeah.
sweet bread. It's the same thing as like the
Kneaders,
rolls.
French toast.
Ooh, I have not.
You
had
know,
We need to
It's
go to
thick.
Denny's now at like
Oh,
2
dude,
a.m.
Denny's.
Let's roll. After
get
this,
my-
let's go.
Go get a country fried
You know-
steak, mashed potatoes.
I haven't had it yet, but there's this place up in Perry called the Rusted Spoon,
that. Place is delicious.
and they have a
time to
crunchy.
get new
They have
spoons.
a crunchy French toast, and it is they dip the toast in batter, and then they dip it in Frosted Flakes, and then cook it up.
Rusted Spoon, if you're listening, we
Interesting.
now need money from you guys.
They
for your
also
added-
need a different name because who's eating off of a rusty spoon?
Salad fingers.
I like rusty spoons.
I like the way it touches my salad fingers.
So this spring, I've started getting into the whole smoking aspect and
Meats.
Wow.
Meats.
Meats.
Smoking
There you go.
meats.
smoking
gonna
meats,
say, let's,
not
elaborate on that.
cigarettes or anything else.
Not the
The,
crystal meth.
yeah, wood pellets. Smoking meats and foods. But man, there's a whole baking segment that you can get into, and they've got this
Dang.
French toast blueberry casserole.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, it looks amazing.
That you make on the smoker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want to
No,
make
in
it
it
so
usually.
badly.
All right,
What?
let's move
In
on.
it,
You guys are
usually.
making me hungry.
I'm starving.
that's why all my recipes go wrong.
That's why you have to clean the outside so much. Okay. You ready
Next
for this?
one.
You ready for this?
Ready.
Peanut butter, crunchy or creamy?
Creamy.
Crunchy.
Crunchy. High five.
High five. Yes. I will
Creamy,
fight to the
creamy.
You're
death.
creamy. You're creamy. You guys are crunchy.
Crunchy.
I'm torn.
What are you?
Well, as a kid, it was always crunchy. Now I prefer creamy.
So if I'm having
Have
it
you
on
had that creamy honey one?
What's happened to you?
Age, adulthood.
You lost your teeth?
I feel like you know how you put potato chips on a ham and cheese sandwich
You
or
gotta
something.
put it on your peanut butter, yes.
Yes.
So that's just it. I love the crunch of the potato chips. So in peanut butter and jelly, potato chips would be kind of weird. So you get the crunch of the peanuts.
Have you ever had potato chips with your peanut butter and jelly?
I have not.
Oh my goodness, it is the best thing in the world.
Okay.
What kind of potato chips? Like just
Just
average?
regular Lay's potato chips. Just put those on with your peanut butter and jelly. Wow.
I will take that challenge.
How have you guys not tried this? I thought this was a staple.
Settle down. It's okay.
We're very passionate about our food.
It's okay.
I mean, I do it with my turkey and ham sandwich and stuff.
Daddy, chill.
What even in the hell is that? Daddy, chill.
I thought that was a staple when it came to peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
chill.
Never had that. Ever.
I've had it with like a meat and cheese,
Yeah.
but
See, I think that would be the off-putting. I thought peanut butter and jelly would be a staple.
you know, when I'd come home and have like after school snacks, I'd put pickles in between my potato chips and then have like a sandwich with the pickle in the middle and the potato chips. And then if I didn't have pickles, I'd dip my potato chips in ketchup.
Gross.
Oh.
I mean,
But I mean, it's
fried.
French fry. Yeah.
See?
No, that still doesn't work.
But I want to know how you thought the opposite was true.
I mean, have
for
you
putting
ever-
chips on a ham and cheese sandwich?
Who dips chips in peanut butter or jelly? Like, other than that situation,
Hey, you
when
know
do you
what?
ever eat it with those things?
Don't knock it until you try it.
I'm gonna try it.
All right,
Oh,
then.
he'll try it tonight. He's already running.
I might have the supplies.
We got to get off food. I'm hungry.
I'm starving now. That sounds delightful.
All right, next debate.
All right, I got one. Animated movie or an animated TV series?
What? No, you got to give us context. That's too broad.
No, it's not. Like cartoons versus animated films. Would you rather watch your Simpsons or would you rather watch a Simpsons movie? Would you rather watch Family Guy versus or you know what I mean? Would you want
I
a
would
full-length
like
animated movie like Shrek and stuff like
I would
that?
do a series.
Or would you rather watch the an animated series?
A movie.
I would do the series.
I've always been a movie guy though. So
See, I like movies, but if I liked it enough, I'd want more of it.
Yeah. I'd go series.
That's
I guess it depends on the series.
that's my favorite. Okay. So to kind of, do you mind if I detail it a little more?
By all means.
What if we do say like a movie about like, let's say you take a book and make it a movie, or take a book and make it a miniseries.
Movie.
Are you okay with
you
him
accept
adding
that?
that detail?
Do you accept the terms?
that
Does
detail?
that do the terms
detail.
help?
Okay. Now, so we're talking like 10 episomes.
So
Make
then
it simple.
exactly.
But
so
it's still animated though, right?
sure.
Okay.
It can be,
Don't take away from my question,
yes,
Cam.
yes, it's animated.
No,
I just fine
Negated.
tuned it.
Negated, Zach. You gave up your rights when you gave it to Cam.
Okay, an animated movie adaptation of a book, or an animated series adaptation of a book.
Series.
Movie.
Movies, they leave so much out.
Oh yeah, you
If
only
we're
have 2
talking-
hours to work with.
If we're talking books, I'd rather have a series.
I'd rather have a series as well.
I don't read books. So a movie.
And 10 episodes is too much of a commitment.
I'm just a movie guy.
internet.
I do have to say,
Getting old. It's getting old.
on the occasion,
Just to you.
I love the if the budget is there, series. If it's not, movie.
Well, that's the thing, though. Don't
'Cause
they spend a
sometimes-
lot more money on the movie than they do the
That's
series?
what I'm saying. Is like if the as long as the series has enough money in order to make 10 episodes or whatever, then yes. If they don't, I'd rather have a full production done movie.
You have to admit, most series, like when it comes to special effects, different things, aren't the or series. Did I say series?
Yeah.
They're not the greatest.
They have to, because they have to spread it out over
Right.
10 episodes. You know, that reminds me, I saw this meme the other day and it was like, do you remember back in 2019 when the worst thing that happened was the crappy series finale to Game of Thrones?
Bro,
See, I haven't
what
seen
a
Game of Thrones.
letdown.
That was bad.
What a
was
letdown.
bad.
Am I the
So-
only one here that hasn't seen it?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm going to throw this at you then. If we're doing a series and it's based off of a book, follow the dang book.
That's why you do a series.
I've watched series though. Like for instance, there was a series out there called, I believe it was.
Is it animated?
No, it wasn't.
Just want to make sure that had to be in the context or not.
It was a series called Wayward Pines. I believe it got 2 seasons
Yes.
on Fox.
There was a book.
Those are a set of, I think, 3 books. I read all 3. Great books.
I've liked the series.
Watched the series, and I stopped after halfway through because it started venturing away from the book and was like nothing like the book. And I was like, this is stupid.
I can agree with that because every time they do that, it gets dumb when they decide to try to just do their own thing.
Yes.
Spin
Now
off
here's a
of it.
question
Yeah.
because there was the series of unfortunate events, obviously a very popular book or set of
I
books.
don't know
growing up.
why. You're always mad, and they
both.
tell
they did
you.
a movie and a series.
I know. Now is the series
I have
better?
not seen
Now,
either.
I really liked-
this is the reason why I picked it because it was done in both a movie and a series. So which one of those adaptions was the better?
So here's the thing. Okay.
All right, unroll your sleeves.
So knowing how that story is, I mean, it literally starts out telling you you're not going to be happy with the ending. You get that from either a 2-hour movie or freaking 20 episodes because they did like 2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah.
So you literally are disappointed every single episode, even though they told you you would be disappointed at the end of the episode. So it was a good series, but it was very frustrating. Just because of how the book is intentionally written.
See,
so you either have a 2-hour disappointment or you have like 30-hour disappointment.
I haven't seen the series, but my argument on why I think the movie would be better is Jim Carrey.
That's a great argument.
That is valid.
That is valid, but Barney Stinson is better.
He does really
Neil
good.
Patrick Harris.
He does
sorry,
really good.
I just know him as Barney Stinson.
Okay.
All right. So
like it.
what's the consensus on this
Series?
Series for me.
one? Series.
Movie.
Dun-dun,
This is hard.
dun-dun,
This was your question.
I know.
dun-dun.
As much as I love the series, I'm gonna have to go movie because I don't have a lot of time in my life for series.
Oh.
Yeah.
Movies are a little bit
I can
easier.
see that.
That is the other argument because I, like you, don't have a lot of time. But my argument is I don't have 2 hours of time
There
to
is
sit down and watch.
So
So
you have more of a
see
that's true.
there is also with a series though there is greater potential for or greater risk of crap happening like getting 3 seasons into it, so putting all that time in and then the 4th season sucking balls
Or like you
Or
said with
8
Game
or
of
the
seasons.
8th
Yeah, or
season
getting 8 seasons in, and
ruining
then-
one of the greatest series in television
Exactly.
history.
How many hours of
Way
my
to
life did I
screw that
waste
up.
watching that series?
yeah, you didn't waste it. It was a great roller coaster.
It was.
I mean,
Now here's a question: do you think they will intentionally come? Nah, they won't.
no
come
one
out
will
with-
ever fix it.
They should.
That'd be a great way to run for president, though.
Could you imagine?
Lower taxes,
Game of Thrones.
and I will fix the series finale of Game of Thrones. Done every time.
Could you imagine though if HBO was like, all right, recast everyone. We're
Hey.
gonna reshoot season 8 as
If
an alternate
they had
ending.
all the same people come back, all the exact same people,
Yeah,
I'd be
alternate
all down.
ending. Oh, I would
Heck
pay
yeah.
so much money to see that.
They're doing it with Dexter.
Yeah,
Dexter ended
Ah,
terrible.
don't ruin it.
Don't ruin it. I have not seen
I
it.
am asking for
sorry,
no spoilers.
sorry,
on
no
this.
spoilers, no spoilers.
No
But
spoilers, you just
a
won't
ton
be
of
happy.
people hated the finale. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
And so they're coming back, and they in that article you shared with, I think you shared with me. It said that they would only come back and finish it if they could get the original director, and if it would be.
The original cast.
Well, not the original cast, but
Well, the
if they
I
could
mean, you
bring
gotta
it,
have at least Dexter.
Yeah.
well, it's gonna
recast the main guy.
it's gonna pick up where it left off, and
Danny
so
DeVito.
it's gonna pick up where it left off. But they
I'd still
agreed
watch
they
it.
would only come back if it was gold, like if they could really, and they're coming back. So
For reals, for reals.
for reals, for reals.
Dope.
All right, HBO, balls in your court. Please remake.
Showtime.
I thought it was HBO.
No,
For who?
HBO
Game of Thrones?
did
Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, you're right.
Sorry.
I understood what
Game
you're
of
saying.
Thrones.
You're good.
Gotcha.
Remake season 8.
Make it work. Get rid of those fools.
Okay.
Let's throw out like MAGA. Make
Make Game of Thrones
great again.
MAGOTGA. Magatka.
That's our new hat on sale now.
I like that one a lot.
All right, next one. Shoot.
Okay, I got one. What do women really want in a man?
That's a question, not a debate.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I don't think
And
that's a
the
question
answer-
we'll ever know.
That
That's
is-
an answer we'll never know.
Okay,
is a
then I'll
black
do the
hole.
one I was originally going to do. What's more important, brains or beauty?
Brains.
It's a truck.
All the wives are like, "Ooh, what is he gonna say?"
No, because if
if
we
he
say
says-
one, they're gonna think they don't have the other one.
Exactly.
What have you done,
All right.
Tony?
I'll
Tony.
answer it because
You're fired.
beauty. Kara's got no brains.
Fired! Oh my God, Zach's gonna die.
Thank you for joining us on Fives a Crowd, everybody. We'll see you next week.
She knows I mean that with the most loving sense that I possibly
Does
can.
she?
Yes.
This episode hasn't even
mean, you
released
did-
yet, and I can already feel
You
it.
did
like-
just say she doesn't have a brain. Is she gonna get the joke?
Yes. You know how many times she tells me I don't have a brain?
I'm
you
uncomfortable.
don't, or she
That
doesn't?
she doesn't.
Oh.
I'm
She tells me that all
uncomfortable.
the time. She says I don't have a brain.
If I only had a brain.
Next question.
That's so hard. That's so hard to say because
Okay,
I mean,
how
I
about
feel
this,
like I
though?
got a unicorn of a wife.
we
okay.
automatically went to the opposite sex, more specifically our wives. But in general, like let's say in a job interview or different things like that.
Well, I mean,
Depending on the job.
come on.
Obviously, a brain.
Yeah, brain for the job.
Brain.
I mean,
You
not
don't
for
need a
Hooters.
brain.
And I will say,
That's yeah. That is a job, not a
Valid.
career. That is
or
valid.
what is it? Twin Peaks.
Don't need a job to
but
swing
I'm
on a
just
pole.
using job interview as an
brain.
example. I'm just
okay,
saying.
okay.
Oh, now you got me in
brains.
trouble for nothing.
I
I should
do
have elaborated
think-
your question earlier.
That ultimately brains.
You jumped the gun. Sounds like you needed to get something off your chest.
I got it.
in the general sense, brains are always more important.
I agree.
by far. So
True.
yes, in that sense. I mean, not even in that sense. Like, I'm tripping over my words.
We're
'cause I'm
trying
so
not to
worried.
get ourselves screwed. That's what we're trying to do.
I'm trying to get myself.
Well,
screwed.
yeah, exactly. We're trying to not be screwed while being screwed.
Yes.
This turned explicit a long time ago.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously brains because appearance. It's
Because
gonna fade.
appearance fades, and I mean,
It only
if
goes
you
so
if
far.
you can't hold a conversation with me,
Who wants to talk
I'm
to
never
her?
gonna see you again. Like,
Who wants to talk to a pretty brick wall?
Yeah.
Okay, can I throw in a third contender? Brains, beauty, or sense of humor?
Brains.
Brains.
it would still be brains. Because I mean,
'Cause
a
I've
smart
dated-
person's gonna be able to be funny.
I've
No.
dated all three.
I highly
Brains.
disagree. There are people that are too
At
smart.
different times.
There are people that are too smart, so they have zero sense of humor.
I guess I can see that.
They just have a different
Didn't
sense of
that
humor.
actually reminds me? Do you remember that girl you hooked me up with? And I literally told you were like, "How's it going? Like, is this gonna go anywhere?" I was like, "She's too smart for me, man."
Who was this?
I don't remember her name. She had red lipstick, glasses. She lived in Bountiful. She had brown hair, kind of shorter.
Wow, I don't remember.
Long time ago. I don't remember her name at all, but I do remember she was super smart, and so like my jokes just. She would kind of take them literally and stuff, and so I could really like make jokes. She was into me, but I was like, "You're too smart. I can't do this. Like I'm no dummy, but you just too smart. This ain't gonna work."
Wow, I'm gonna have to rack
funny.
my brain on who that was.
I can't remember for the life of me her name.
Bountiful.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I remember driving her home once, and it was like way up,
So-
like in Bountiful.
So brains is the consensus then?
1000%.
Yeah.
Si, senor.
Because I mean, beauty fades, as it were, right? Youth fades.
Yes.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you want someone smart who's not going to make your day
Yeah, I don't want no dummy.
Zach?
Sorry, Zach.
I mean, she married Zach.
It's true. Before we end this segment, Kara, I love you. I do.
Bro, you sleeping in the shed with the rakes and the chainsaws.
I got
hey,
one.
hopefully she just takes it as a compliment. He said she's pretty.
All right, Chris, I'm throwing you. You got to pick one. You got to share one.
Would be the first to start a war? Russia or China?
Oh, jeez.
None of us are politically enough. Like,
Both of them.
combined as one power.
I'm just saying
Russia.
because
Russia seems angry.
Yeah, they got
Russia
a deep
does seem
hatred of
angry.
us. Russia.
but Russia's an ally.
That's because Rocky beat them. They're still mad.
Yeah.
In a film?
They're
in
a-
a film?
They're a very loose ally.
I mean,
They're not technically-
they're
they're
more of an
kind of
ally
like a-
than China. We owe, okay, if we're going to get into debate topic, we owe a bunch of money to China.
Yeah.
We owe nothing
Yeah, but they
to
effed
Russia.
up the world with the coronavirus.
That don't matter. We still owe money.
need to
We
pay
are debtors.
reparations.
And the only reason
True.
why either of them would ever want to go to war with us is because that debt, they have come to collect that debt. And we cannot pay it because we are in a deficit.
But also, here's the other thing, though, is I don't think they would be inclined to start a war because they wouldn't win.
we're their greatest export, right?
Yeah.
So it's
They're hurting themselves.
yeah, but we do owe them a lot of money.
I just think Russia would be like, watch this.
That's it. On a whim. Watch
Cold-
this.
cold
World War
vodka.
IV.
Called my vodka. Where was 3?
Yeah.
That happened this year.
It was a brief second. Well, fun fact, there's actually this big story about during the Cold War, Russia sent a team of KGB into one of their own submarines that was patrolling down by Hawaii. And that KGB team was supposed to take over the submarine. They used a transponder that read as a Chinese vessel, and they were going to launch a nuke from the submarine to the U.S. And when the U.S. saw who attacked them, we would blame China. We would go to war with China, and then Russia would come in and just like clean up the pieces and be like, "This is ours now." But the captain of that submarine actually set off the burners to one of the missiles without launching it to scuttle the ship. So he sank the ship and everyone on it so that they couldn't do that.
What a great guy.
Right?
I hope he's in heaven.
Wild.
Wild.
So Russia.
Russia.
In Soviet Russia, bomb blow you.
In Soviet Russia, toilet flush you. In Mother Russia.
Oh, I love those memes.
So
Okay.
good.
Here's a weird one. This,
All
this
right.
might
All
get
right. I like
weird.
curveballs.
This might get a little personal.
All right.
Sleeping naked or sleeping with clothes on.
Naked.
Clothes on.
Clothes on.
Clothes on.
What? Have you ever slept naked?
Yes.
Have
I
you ever
cannot
got it stuck in like the
And the post.
Have you ever got good old morning wood and then it gets stuck on a blanket when you're trying to turn over or something and you're just rude awakening when it twists away you don't want it to and you're like, oh,
It's called morning glory.
morning glory.
I am a hybrid. I don't sleep with underwear on, but I put loose shorts on.
Okay.
Naked.
So do you sleep naked every night?
Not every night. I will sleep in my underwear.
So what's the deciding factor?
If Micah's coming into bed or not?
Just what I'm
It's just on a
feeling
whim.
today.
Sometimes in the middle of the night, I'll be like, you know what? No.
Screw these pants.
Yeah. It's so free, dude.
I mean,
Oh.
it is
And we have
nice.
we have these wonderful bamboo silky sheets. Oh, so good.
Answering the question though, as it is, I'd rather sleep naked.
Ah,
I like
Clothes on.
freeing.
I can't stick to myself. Like my arms against my
Ah,
free
you're a
skin.
sticky person.
Night-
Yes,
well,
night sweats.
night sweater.
Yeah.
Well, that's a problem. See, you're wearing too much clothes. You're too hot. You need to be free.
No, because I've tried it, and I like
You know
what
what
I
the other
I
the other
sleep with a
thing
pillow
is-
between my legs because I
Yes.
don't like my skin.
The other thing is having older children.
Okay.
That too.
Older children.
That's something you don't want them to have to act like when you're rolling over and your blanket's not covering everything and they come in the middle of the night like, I'm scared. You'd be like, ah!
They do.
Oh my God, me too! Me too!
There's a monster.
There's a snake in your bed!
See, and I'll agree with Tony too. There's times where me and Kara will cuddle with each other and we will sweat our guts off.
See, here's the problem.
Put clothes on, we don't sweat.
Here's the problem. I've already figured it out for you
What?
guys. Your beds don't breathe enough. If you're getting hot and sweaty in your bed is not breathable. You need to get
We
better
can't afford
sheets.
your fancy sheets.
It's not fancy. Bro, my sheets cost $30. You can't afford $30?
Well, you'd be surprised.
He doesn't pay for internet.
He was looking for a $500,000 house. You can't afford $30 sheets. Boy.
I'm sorry.
Use the money you're saving on the internet.
I'm just saying.
The money I'm saving on the internet is putting food on the table.
You gotta. I'm just saying.
Tony,
a breathable
do
bed
you need help?
will change you. A breathable bed will change you.
Breathable. Dude, you
Not
gotta
wake-
get
not
so
waking up
split on
sweaty.
you
this.
gotta
pretty
get
well.
one of those little coolers that have like the little vent that goes under the
Ooh,
blanket.
right?
There you go.
I'd be down.
But then that might make me too cold and I'd have to put clothes back on again.
Now you're just being picky.
You like the cold.
Cold pillow
That's
or cold
true, but
sheets?
still,
Cold
I like to be
pillow and sheets.
comfortable.
Too many conversations.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Okay, so 2 for sleeping naked, 3 for not. That's our debate. Let us
It's
know.
funny that the 3 that say clothes are the 3 fat ones.
Is it a comfort thing?
I told you what happens. Don't look at me. Look at them.
Well, okay, maybe you wore.
I mean, I do like the
what if
free
you just
feeling
did
of being
underwear?
naked.
What if you just did underwear? Just underwear. But then would you do it?
With the fan on your undercarriage.
If anything, I'd be the other way around.
Well,
I would do
I
just
don't
a
get,
shirt.
I honestly,
I don't
get
like
that
my
super
arms
hot.
touching, like my skin.
You don't like skin on skin contact, huh?
Not if it's my own skin.
Put a sheet in between.
Interesting.
Yeah, just wrap yourself in some nice sheets.
I've tried it in just my underwear and I don't like it either. I've got to have pajama pants on and a shirt.
I'm just saying.
You wear pants?
Yeah, pajama
Have you
pants.
ever-
Okay, next debate.
Hold on.
Sorry, go ahead.
Quick question. I am very curious. So you've never had a shirt on, turned and rolled, it's like choking you.
Yeah.
No.
What?
No.
Here, guys, I think I know what it really
I don't get
is.
that.
It's the type of underwear that us 3 wear versus what they wear.
Touche.
Agreed.
What kind of underwear are y'all wearing? Undergarments?
We're wearing Jesus jammies, bro.
Okay, that's problem number
And
one.
we have to we
It's
wear
not a
them
problem.
at night, but they're like, yeah, I feel weird not wearing them. Like it's
Yes.
it's I don't know what I can't explain
Vulnerable.
it either. I actually have to wear shorts too, because otherwise my shirt goes right up, and that drives me nuts.
Nope.
So I
So
have
you
to have
tuck your shirt in?
I tuck my shirt into like my basketball shorts
Yeah, my shirt's always tucked in, but yeah.
because I can't. It bugs me if it like rides up.
It's
Mine doesn't
so the
ride up.
material just won't.
No, it
grab
doesn't.
on-
It doesn't
No.
snag. No, it's super smooth.
It's like a silk. So here's the play. Get your room nice and cold.
Always.
68
anyways.
or colder.
I still sleep with the window open.
Okay.
Dang.
And you don't have
fan
heavy
on.
sheets. No flannel. No, like
yeah.
get like a
And
thin,
it holds
breathable
tight to you,
sheet.
too.
And that's how you change your life right there. Sleep naked. You'll be like, oh my God, this is amazing.
I mean, I've done it. Like I said, I've done it. It's great.
Feels weird.
You lay naked on your bed when you're cooling off. Why wouldn't you like to lay naked when you're going to bed?
Because I'm cooling off for a short period of time.
Trying out.
When you get in the bed naked and put the sheets over you, it's just.
It's nice, but again, it's the factor
is.
of I got to worry about a 9-year-old waking me up.
That's true. And I'm sure
Lock
I'll
the
visit
door.
that once. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll go over well.
Why is the door locked?
Get the fingers underneath the door.
Help me!
Trust me, it happens.
That was a very specific. Okay. All right. Next topic.
Hold on, Cam was gonna add to that.
Oh, I was just gonna say if you are wearing something on the bottoms, pants or shorts.
Shorts. Pants get twisted.
Wait. So you guys not only wear your underwear, but you also wear more?
Yes.
Yeah, I
I
said
don't.
that.
I know you did, but they do too.
No, I don't. I just wear underwear.
So the two
does.
big boys wear the
He wears
most clothes
pants.
to bed.
That's just crazy.
Whoa.
Who wears the pants in this relationship?
Starting around April through roughly October, I will wear basketball shorts. When it starts getting cold, I will throw pajama pants on.
Bro, I wear shorts
nice
all winter.
flannel pajama pants.
Bro, I wear nothing
Outside.
all winter.
No, outside.
Oh, outside. Yeah.
See, I'm more comfy in pants though. If I could, I would wear jeans all year long. I love wearing jeans. I
never
do
get me
not
into
like wearing shorts.
Pair of jeans again. I hate jeans.
Why?
They suck. They're constricting. They don't let you move.
Have you tried
Wear
any
baggy
new
jeans.
No. Have you not tried any of the new
Bro, I
elastic
haven't worn
jeans?
jeans in like 3 or 4 years.
Jeans
your
have
problem.
taken a step up.
Bro, these are so elastic, it's ridiculous.
I mean, are they as elastic as not having jeans?
Yeah, they're better. They're better. Anyway, all right. Next topic.
All right.
Okay.
Next debate. Who's got the question?
All right, I'll say it. Batman.
Lame.
Fine. Okay. Well, the second one was going to be Iron Man.
Lame.
Okay. No.
Actually, we've already done that debate in like
Yeah.
our very first podcast.
No,
No.
we didn't do that.
It was when we
that was
were-
a test reel.
That was
was
pre-
that a test
was
reel?
That was a
pre-game.
test.
Pre-game.
We were
Test
trying to
reel.
get a
right, we can
beak
do it
sweat,
then.
so to speak.
We can do it again.
Iron Man.
We're not getting into it. Austin said lame.
Batman, move on.
I am Batman.
Tony,
Now you need to get into it
it's
because
too late. We've all
we got
shared.
two Batmans, two Iron Mans.
Oh, Iron Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just in general, right? Just general.
Before the movies came out.
Iron Man.
Did you even know who he was?
Dude, I hated Batman.
See?
Before the
I didn't know
movies-
who Batman was before the movie came out.
Yeah, you did.
No, not
you
really.
watched Batman
No.
and Robin, and you watched Batman Forever with Val Kilmer.
I love how he's.
Yeah, but those are
Telling
movies.
you
Those
what
are
you did.
movies.
Exactly.
Yeah, you said before
says
the
he
movie came out.
Before
I didn't
Marvel
know who.
movies came out.
I didn't know who. Well,
Well, his argument
my
though
argument
is,
is I didn't know who Batman was before the movie came out.
and so he didn't
So
know.
I
You
who-
didn't
know
watch
who-
Batman the animated series?
No.
Did you watch cartoons?
That came out after the first Batman with Michael Keaton.
Well, yeah, but I didn't see that until I was older either.
I saw Michael
That was
Keaton's
not a
Batman
child
when I was a
movie.
kid.
Yes, it was.
Batman?
Yes.
With Michael Keaton?
Yes.
No, wasn't it like PG-13 R?
It was PG.
Yes.
That was not PG.
Pretty sure it was.
Internet, tell us the truth.
Anyways, I'm just saying your argument. I didn't know who Batman was until I saw Batman.
No way.
I didn't know who Iron Man was until I saw Iron Man.
You never watched Batman with what was his name? The TV show.
No.
Oh, the
Jim
old
West. Or-
Yeah, no.
Is that his name?
You're close. Something. It is something.
Something
Adam
West.
West.
Adam
Adam
West.
No.
Those are so dumb. Batman.
Nah, lame.
Batman.
Iron Man.
Hand-to-hand combat. No suits. No gadgets.
Well, okay.
I'm just saying.
That's the dumbest argument
that-
ever.
it's not
Okay,
though.
hang on. Let's pause there because no suits, no gadgets. Batman is now Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
So
He
you got to
still
say
can
Bruce
fight.
Wayne versus Tony Stark.
Okay. Bruce Wayne versus Tony Stark.
I feel like Bruce Wayne then because Bruce Wayne has
He
been
has the
trained in
superior
the martial
skills.
arts.
He has combat
He
experience.
has the superior skills. I don't.
Yeah, but Tony Stark's got the brains, so
Yeah,
does-
but I mean,
so does Bruce.
it goes back to our brains versus beauty.
Bruce
I mean-
has brains too.
Not like Tony Stark.
Not like Tony Stark.
I will give him that. Like Tony
He's
Stark.
not techie.
does
He's
have
got
the-
brains, but he's not techie.
Exactly.
He's got the grit brains, the detective brains.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's
That's true. He did start out
street
as a
smarts
detective.
street smarts versus book smarts. It's kind of
Nah,
like
that's too broad of
Yeah.
a.
no,
of a-
I'm not saying that as a debate. I'm saying that between Bruce Wayne and Tony Stark.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that's too broad of a gap between them because Bruce Wayne did design a lot of his own gadgets in the actual like cartoon and in the comics and stuff. He did design his own gadgets. He used his his giant net worth to do it.
Tony
Same
Stark
as
would
Tony
win
Stark.
because he had loving parents.
No, that's what makes Batman gritty.
Yeah.
You know it is. That's why he would lose. He's a softie.
I'm the bad guy.
They each have. See, it's a difficult debate. Tony does have the better technology. Iron Man does have the
he
better
does.
technology, but Bruce Wayne has the better skills. He has actual fighting skills. I don't think Tony Stark, even in all the movies, it doesn't actually show him.
He punches a dude
He
once.
punches and mostly shoots things. Like he doesn't have any kind of martial arts, like actual skills. Or if he does, they never accentuate it or show it.
Either way,
So we're divided.
I don't think that's a legit argument and having them fight naked. Like that's dumb.
How is that not a legit argument?
I bet they sleep naked.
Bruce Wayne isn't going to
Probably.
confront RDJ, or well,
He would though, because Batman's smart like that, and he always finds a way to defeat somebody
yeah,
using their weaknesses. He knows how to beat up Superman.
yeah. But then Tony Stark's going to be carrying around
By
his little
using
sweet
the word
suitcase.
Martha.
No, that's how Superman stopped him from getting beat
Oh,
up.
that's right. Okay.
He'll be carrying around his sweet suitcase where he then turns into Iron Man and then beats the living crap out of
It's true.
Batman
No,
because
see,
he didn't
but
come
that's
prepared.
the thing. Batman would be prepared. He's never caught unprepared.
He's a
He
Boy
would
Scout.
know everything there is to know about Tony Stark,
Yeah,
and he
but-
would be ready for it.
But when Tony Stark puts the suit on, Batman's done.
No.
Yes.
Then explain Superman. Do you think Superman could beat Iron Man?
Yes.
Then how can Batman beat Superman and not beat Iron Man?
Batman can't
'Cause
beat
Superman-
Superman.
It is. He
Batman-
does.
Superman has an ultimate weakness though in
Yes,
kryptonite.
in kryptonite.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Anyone
saying.
could beat Superman
So
as
I'm
long as
saying,
they have
back me up
kryptonite.
here. Why are you being quiet?
I'm loving this. I'm just like, yes.
That's what I'm saying.
But Tony
Batman
Stark
would be
has a
prepared.
weakness. It's called arrogance. He
Yeah.
thinks he.
Who?
Batman.
Tony Stark.
Tony Stark does.
Oh.
Have you seen the last Avengers?
Yes.
Yes.
That's not arrogance, sir.
Okay,
That's not
that was a moment
arrogance.
of weakness.
No, what?
Just kidding. No, but that's the only time he hasn't been.
Batman always has a contingency plan
does.
ready. He literally has, like, if we think of
right.
the Justice League,
I felt like our friendship was on. I felt like our
friendship.
friendship was on the line there for a minute.
He has a way to defeat everybody in the team in case they were to turn.
It's true.
So he would do his homework and he would know. You know what we need to settle this debate? Do you remember that show that used to be on where they would take,
Yes.
like,
Ultimate Warrior.
was it Ultimate
Because
Warrior?
I just looked it up not too long ago. It's
I
Ultimate
wish I was still
Warrior.
on because they did like a Spartan against a ninja.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. That is
we
that one.
need that.
They actually have that on YouTube.
Yeah, but I want it from those guys, not some YouTube.
Like somebody
Joe
who has
Schmo.
an algorithm that could take all the pros and cons, weigh it, and see.
And then they actually like test out some of the gadgets
Yeah.
and stuff. That'd be rad. This is Iron Man's pulsar weapon.
And then
we're
this
gonna
is
hide
Batman's
this.
ninja star.
He'd have like Batman would make like a
he
magnetic
has
pulse
electrical
or
ones.
something. Electromagnetic pulse. Take out his
He would
suit.
reflect it.
Oh, look, a batarang. Oh, no.
Oh, you don't get it.
But you won't see it coming.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it has
He'd appear
electromagnetic.
from the darkness.
has electromagnetic pulse that takes out his suit.
Exactly. Fries his circuits. Then what?
He's stuck in a
Then he's got
metal
another
coffin.
Suit. Then he's got another suit.
He's got to
And
get the
another
first one
suit.
off first.
And
Another
another suit.
suit.
He blew them all up.
He's got like 1,000 suits.
Blew them all up.
I feel
Boy.
like Batman's dead way
We could
before
go
all
on
this
this.
happens.
I feel like
Completely different timelines.
I feel like Tony would also have a thing ready for it. He would have a suit somewhere that Batman wouldn't know
He
about.
would, like the Hulkbuster or something like that. Yeah.
All I know
It'd be a
is
battle royale.
Tony Stark beat Thanos.
It's true.
Batman.
I mean,
It was a
not
group
in hand-to-hand
effort.
combat.
It wasn't
He
a group
had to cheat.
effort.
so,
In the end,
so,
he
so
ended
in
up-
that argument,
Let's be honest.
So in that argument, Batman had to cheat to use kryptonite.
It's true.
No, because Batman still fought him. No. Did Iron Man hit him? Did he
Batman
punch him
would
with
have
the
lost
with
if
the?
it wasn't for that kryptonite. We all know Batman would have lost to Superman if he didn't have kryptonite.
Okay, then
Batman would have lost.
or Iron Man lost to Thanos when he didn't have the gauntlet.
No, not
Yeah,
necessarily.
he did. He did.
Did you
That's
not-
the whole movie. Did you not watch the end game?
Okay.
Really lose.
Loud noises.
Look at what you
Half
did,
the
Tony.
universe
You
died.
ripped apart this room of friendship.
Good
now
job,
we're
Tony.
all gonna go home and cry.
Over a
Good
subject
job.
that was lame.
It was a lame subject.
It was your idea in the first place.
The Batman one?
Versus Iron Man, yeah.
No, it was
wasn't
me.
mine. It was
Tony.
No, the first time we talked
Oh,
about it.
Oh.
Oh, I just needed you guys to talk and blab about something
And he
so I
knew
could
we
test
would.
things. I knew you would.
So Batman versus Thanos.
Thanos.
Done.
Probably.
Done. All right, next one.
A crowd divided cannot stand.
Thor versus Iron Man.
No, come
Thor.
on. Something else. This isn't a comic hero debate.
No.
Negating. Negating.
Who?
Negating.
Just say it.
Okay,
Just say it and we'll end it at that. Everyone
No,
say your
we
piece. And then we
won't.
won't
Hey,
do-
can I
No.
just change it?
Thor, by the way.
Okay, who's the best? Okay, I'm gonna keep it comic, but best supervillain.
That's not a
That's
debate.
That's not a debate. That's a question.
Best supervillain.
well, as we
That's the
name
same
our,
thing you just said.
I'm getting there.
as we mention our favorite supervillains, it could become a debate.
Yeah. Never mind.
I mean, you could say something like Thanos versus Darkseid.
Whoever is Darkseid.
Dark side.
It's DC's Thanos.
Okay,
So
so now,
Thanos.
how about this? How about this? Kind of on that, not so much best supervillain as far as who's the most powerful, but
Most evil.
sure.
Joker or Thanos.
Thanos, in fairness, Thanos was not evil. Thanos thought he was actually doing good for the universe.
Was evil.
But it was great.
But like they say in Batman, Joker just wants to see the world burn.
Yeah.
He's not in it.
Joker's more evil.
Joker or Loki?
Joker.
Well, are they fighting? Are they having a battle of wits? What are they doing?
Oh, okay. Battle of Wits. I got it. What's his name?
The
Who's
Dread Pirate Roberts.
No, who's the? I don't know that.
Princess Bride?
got the
Oh, yes, okay,
I
yeah.
was gonna say, come on.
No, Lex Luthor versus Joker.
Joker.
Ooh, those are
Joker.
very good.
I think Joker.
Because one's really meticulous and the other one's just chaotic, but has that meticulous.
I think chaos controls all, though.
I think Joker too.
Just because he's got that like don't give
See,
up
but I feel like
attitude.
I feel like there again, it's kind of the brains versus bronze.
I think
Bronze
we need
will
to
always
get.
win.
I think
it's
we need
not
to get
little
off
bit,
bronze.
'cause
It's
neither-
not like a metal. It's brawn.
Oh, Braun.
Braun.
Brawn.
Like Brawny.
Brain versus brawn.
Like
Yeah.
Brawny paper
Yeah.
towels. We'll see you in the future.
Okay. Let's get off this. Let's find a good one. How about Star Wars versus Star Trek?
Oh, Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars versus Star Trek.
See,
Star
I really
Wars.
liked Star Trek, but
See, I wasn't into Star Trek until the movies
Star Wars.
with Chris Pine.
I was into it because my dad watched it.
But I'd still say Star Wars.
Star Wars.
I haven't seen enough of the new Star Wars in order to really give input. Like I haven't watched The Mandalorian.
I haven't
Dude,
watched
you
that
need
either
to watch
yet.
The Mandalorian.
That's good.
That is fantastic.
Is it really that good?
Oh, it's so like
It's good.
It's
Like would
I
I, be
don't
able
think
to
it's
understand
stretching-
and
Yeah, oh, yeah.
follow not being a big Star Wars guy?
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of Easter eggs that you're like, oh, that's kind of fun, that's kind of neat,
Yeah,
but
you
you
pick
don't
up on
need
it.
to know that to
Okay.
understand the story because it's a side story. It's its
I
own
love the Western aspect of it.
Yeah.
Like just a Westerner.
does.
It's so cool.
Western aspect. What do you mean?
Like an
Like
old
an old
school
Western.
Western movie. They take that but make it Star Wars to
Yeah.
a degree.
Oh, okay.
thing. Kind of like because I mean,
It's like
the
Tombstone
Mandalorian-
in space.
Exactly, the Mandalorian is like he
Outlaw.
uses martial arts, guns, and he has nice armor.
Mm.
Like that's how he fights his battles and stuff. So there'll straight up be like standoffs.
He could have better guns though.
And
Really?
they'll all be like kind of hanging out, waiting for like the first thing to happen, and then all hell breaks loose.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Huh.
That
Dude,
sounds
it's
way
way
cool.
good. You guys need to watch it.
Okay.
It's so good.
But going off of that, my vote would still have to be Star Trek because I loved the rebooted series with Chris
Pine. The reboots
Those are
fantastic.
fantastic.
Those are good.
They are good.
So good.
I have a nostalgic too because I used to watch Star Trek with my dad. The
See,
Next
that's
Generation.
what I said. Yeah, me and my dad would watch it, and then
Yeah.
my family got into it with Voyager.
But nostalgia aside.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
That's
Really?
why I picked Star Wars. Yeah.
Still Star Wars?
Yeah, Star
I'd
Wars
have to say
still
Star
has
Wars.
as much as I really like Star Trek, Star Wars is that more just like
What
fantastical, kind of like it's like a sci-fi fantasy.
which one?
Star Wars.
Oh yeah. See, for me, I grew up on the episodes 4, 5, and 6 with Luke Skywalker and stuff. And I was a fan, and then I completely fell away when they came out and did 1, 2, and 3. And what brought me back was having access to Disney Plus. I went
You're
through.
welcome.
Yeah, I went through and watched episodes 1 through 9 with Rogue One and Solo in the chronological order, and being able to follow that story from start to finish, I was hooked.
Yeah. See, I actually loved 1, 2, and 3 because those came out when we were kids.
Yeah. I hated Jar
So
Jar.
it felt like they were our
hated those
Star
ones.
Wars.
Ooh, no,
Did
don't
you hate
say
them?
that.
No. Like, I want you to tell me though, when you saw it in theaters as what, a 10-year-old, 11-year-old, did you like it?
I know.
No.
You genuinely walked out of there
I-
saying,
I liked
hated
Second
it.
or third,
I
second
liked
and
it.
third one, yes. I wasn't a fan of the first one.
I loved the Darth Maul fight scene.
Oh, that's probably actually the best fight scene in the whole series.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is amazing.
And then he died.
Because like, because everyone was so like, wow, that was amazing, and then they never follow up and do anything better. Why?
No.
Why?
Right.
That was so pinnacle.
Yep.
With the choreographers and stuff that are out there now, you think there would be some epic lightsaber scenes.
Have you seen where they've redone like the scenes with Darth Vader versus
Oh yeah.
Those are
there's a YouTube channel
versus
where they
Obi-Wan?
yeah, it's
It's
super
so
good.
cool.
Look it up. There's a video. They redid the fight between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader from episode 4, and it's the way you wanted it to be.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Okay. Okay.
Not two old men like ooh.
All right. So consensus: Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
I'm the only Star Trekkie, huh?
Star Wars.
Dang. I still don't understand the fandom behind it. I tried really, really
Man,
hard.
Star Wars?
Yeah.
It's just iconic.
It was so unique.
Yeah.
Completely
At its time.
complete
At its
unique
time.
idea. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it was super advanced, completely unique. And I'd say the politics and bureaucracy of Hollywood is what ruined it. I mean, it's still enjoyable. I still like watching all of them because the whole story plays out. But
There's a
I mean, especially the last three. The last three basically didn't really have any control from George Lucas at all.
Yeah. Yeah. You had
But
something?
there's a documentary about it, and they thought it was going to flop so bad, and George Lucas put so much, like he gambled heavily on those
Well,
movies.
and he skyrocketed friggin' Han Solo.
Oh,
That's his dang name.
Harrison
Harrison
Ford.
Thank
Ford.
you. Gosh.
but special effects too. He just completely boosted up the special effects.
okay. All right. Last and final debate.
I got one too I want to ask.
Okay, I'll let you
So-
go first.
Okay.
Almost second to last and final debate.
I just, with the talk of movies,
Okay.
I want to know. Now, I got to throw in a little bit of things with them.
Okay.
Movies at home or movies in the theater? And I know what your answer is going to be. And that's why I want to add something to it.
Okay.
Movie at home. You have the ultimate home theater package. You've got your 80-inch screen. You've got your surround sound. You've got your comfy seats. All that stuff.
You're naked.
You're naked.
Sold.
Movie at home or movie at theater? And this is a
With-
perfect topic for right now.
Are we talking IMAX theater? The gamut, like the full
wouldn't
gamut.
matter.
I'm gonna go
It's
there. I'm
whatever.
gonna watch Infinity War and
I mean, however
IMAX glory.
you would watch
However
it in the
you would
movies.
enjoy a movie theater. To me, I could care less if it's IMAX or not.
I would say theater.
theater.
Theater. Yeah.
Theater.
Wow, I'm going to be the only one. I'm going to say at home.
Really?
Really?
That's funny. I
Now,
wouldn't
with
have
that
thought you
being
were.
said, though, the audience cannot be ridiculous.
That's why I'm going to throw that out there. I would much rather get the group of us at a home, at a nice theater, like at a nice home theater. You know,
Not
you got your
naked.
80-inch, not naked.
I'm naked. I'm there. I'm naked.
You've got your good sound system. You got your,
now, when we say
your
good sound
screen.
system, if it's like full blown theater quality,
I mean, but who's
I'm talking a
you're
good,
not gonna have that.
high quality surround sound system for your home. And
I'm still going to the theater.
see the other.
I'm not going to do the theater for the chance that I have gone to the theater so many times and gotten so pissed off at the crowd that it's ruined the effect.
See, I don't know
or
if
way.
I've just like
I
carefully and methodically planned all my movie going experiences because
I
I've
always-
never had one that I've been mad
I
at the
had to
crowd.
start doing that, but I've gone to ones where you go see a scary movie and you want to get into it, and then you got the dinks behind you, teenagers who are laughing and trying to scare their girlfriends.
Well, they're trying
and-
not to be scared, and so they're making.
then they ruin the whole thing, and then it's like, man, I'm listening to these guys. It's ruining my perception
See,
of this.
for me, it depends on the type of movie. If it's like a full blown action, special effects, all kinds of stuff, theater hands down. But if it's horror movie, comedy, then I'd probably take the home theater.
See, I will always go movie theater first because I love the experience of the giant screen, the sound, just everything about it.
Yeah.
And I mean, if I'm
The
going on
$30
if I'm going on
popcorn.
a launch, right? We bring our own now. If I'm going on a launch night and stuff, like I expect it to be kind of rowdy, and I play off of that. Like it's more of a like we're all here in this crazy excitement together. And then I might, if it's too loud or something, I might go see it again in the theater to kind of redeem it. Because typically, if I go on a launch night, it's because I absolutely love that movie, or
Yeah.
I
I'm
won't go
going
on a
to love
launch
that
night.
movie.
Like,
See, and to also add to the going of the like opening night, it's almost to me like going to a concert, right? You go there and you're all super amped to see the band perform live. To me, that's kind of what opening night is. You go there and you're all together, you're all amped, you're super excited to see this film. So I expect a rowdy crowd and I feed off the rowdy crowd and I love it. That's like that's really one of the only reasons why I go to the theater, but also my other reasoning for the theater is it's a lot like going to the gym. When I go to the gym, I can actually turn my mind off and get work done at the gym without having any other interference. Same with watching a movie.
True, because you can't really do or go anywhere when you're in the theater. You just have to focus.
Those are my arguments. Boom. Everyone's quiet.
But then after,
They're
like
very, very good arguments.
once I've seen the movie in theaters, I love watching movies at home, like hanging out at home
right.
and being
I
super
agree
chill.
with that.
But I just like the initial experience in the big screen.
All right.
Yeah, I'd still say theater.
So 4 theater, 1 home?
Still gonna stay.
Or did I sway you? Did I sway you?
You did a
We
little.
almost
you
had
did.
it.
You did a
Almost
little
had him.
bit. I
All
mean,
right.
but not enough to.
Okay.
I don't think any of us have been swayed at all tonight, have
You
we?
ready? What?
None
Why
of
are you
us-
guys looking at me?
You're just the one I look at, but none of us
Here,
have been
and I'll
swayed
be
in anything.
straight up honest with you. I mainly played the antagonist in that argument because I knew no one else would. But I do love Iron Man.
It's like me playing the antagonist with crates.
Exactly. Did you say crates?
Crates?
Crepes.
With
No, crates. When did
Crates.
crates?
Boxes are crates.
buckets.
All right. Last and final one. I don't want to go knee deep in that, but I was going to say either Friends or
How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother.
Ooh, that one is
Last
really
one.
hard.
Friends.
How I Met Your Mother.
I think How I Met Your Mother.
I haven't seen How I Met Your Mother,
You need to.
so I'm gonna go Friends because
Austin.
Ah, dude, I'm so torn.
And say, don't
I
get
have
me
my
wrong.
reasons.
Torn.
Those are my 2 favorite series. I love How I Met Your Mother and I love Friends, but I would prefer to watch Friends over How I
Really?
Met Your
How
Mother.
come?
Really?
I think it's more
relatable.
more relatable,
See-
more comfortable.
Okay.
Okay. See, and that's funny you say that because That's why I choose How I Met Your Mother, is because I related more to that, especially the time that I
'cause
was
you're
watching
Ted.
it. I was. Like when I was watching it, I was single, I was annoyed with love, and I watched that show and I was like, this is me. And like it was just in that time of my life when watching it, it was way more relatable compared to when I was a child watching Friends.
See, but I didn't start
catching
watching
all those
Friends until I was in high
innuendos.
school.
Oh, see, I watched it when it was live, when it was
Yeah.
still going, because my whole family did. So again, that is a nice spot, like a good memory, because my family would watch it together and enjoy it. But I just related more to How I Met Your Mother because I was older when I watched it.
All right. Well, I think for me, man, I'd almost have to go How I Met Your Mother, because there were so many episodes in Friends where I was like, kind of done.
Yeah.
It's like, and all these jokes kind of are overplayed.
Heavens no.
But there are some iconic characters like Joey. Like you just can't replace Joey.
Oh no!
But you also can't replace
Chandler.
Barney Stinson.
True.
Chandler, boss. Like I'm so torn.
Phoebe
but
can go.
No.
Yeah.
Not a Phoebe fan.
I don't like
that
Phoebe.
series is
No.
Crazy needs to be there though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crazy does need to be there, but she overdid it.
No.
I
Dude, that running episode is still one of the funniest things to me.
so dumb. All right, I'm gonna say How I Met Your Mother.
I liked the comedy and How I Met Your Mother a little bit better, and I like the story plot and how it all pulled together
Yeah,
better.
I did
and
like the
how
story.
How I Met Your Mother instead of Friends.
Yeah, that was great. The ending was a lot better.
I feel like we could do a whole thing on just TV series.
That's true.
We
Well,
should.
I think, yeah. But like going to what you just said, like Friends didn't really have a start and end point.
That's
Yeah.
was going to be my debate. Friends. So let me tell you this. I have probably watched that series. I'm going to throw out like 10 times.
Really?
Yes. Now, is it from beginning to end? No. But literally every night, that's what me and Kara watch when we go to bed.
Every night?
Every night. We get in about 3 or 4 episodes. It's on Nick at Night. And
Oh,
then
wow.
on Nickelodeon every night. So
This
we
show's never gonna go away.
we watch about 3 or 4 episodes every night, literally. And so we probably watched the series we haven't watched it from the beginning then, but we've probably seen every episode.
Wow.
Like at least 10 times.
Could you imagine the
But-
royalties they're still gaining off
yeah.
that? Oh my gosh.
But here's the thing though, How I Met Your Mother. When I was watching that series for the first time, Kara would join in and she'd be like, I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. And I'm like, well, you have to watch this episode and this episode. And she goes, yeah. She lost interest and went start watching Friends. You can join in pretty much from anywhere and watch the show and think it's
But
funny.
it's just
and
like
that's-
Seinfeld.
That's a
at
double
that time.
argument,
It's,
though.
yeah, it's like
See,
Seinfeld.
yeah,
How I
that's-
Met Your Mother. You've got to watch it from beginning to end to really understand what's going on through the entire series.
And again, though, that is the argument, though. Like, I like that How I Met Your Mother had an overarching theme that started here and ended here. So there was, I felt like there was more payoff to the time I dedicated to watching it.
Yeah.
Boom. Exactly.
Yeah.
I like watching things with purpose.
There's resolution.
Resolution. Like I love series with just an actual story. So anyway, final census.
How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother.
Friends.
Friends.
All right, 3-2. There we have it. If you enjoyed this evening of debate night with your master debaters here, let us know.
Send us your debates. I'm curious.
Give us your questions.
How do you feel about how we answered some of
Yeah.
this stuff?
And give us some new questions for a future episode.
If you're not following us on YouTube, go check it out there. Leave us comments wherever you can. Let us know what debates you'd like to see us debate on for future episodes. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this. You can find us anywhere where podcasts are found. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in and being part of this crowd. We'll catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Hi.
Toodles.